Back to 9, it looks like the beginning of the end for A's fans in Oakland. A long goodbye at the Coliseum, already off to a rough start. And what is all this stuff washing ashore in San Francisco's Ocean Beach? We dive into the obscure mystery. Thank you so much for watching. We have more headlines and weather in minutes here on KPYX Plus.
Kelly has two choices: a honey-baked ham that's been slow-smoked, hand-glazed, and spiral-sliced, or a Kelly-baked ham. Nobody wants a Kelly-baked meal, not even Kelly. Every bite is a celebration with the Honey-Baked Ham Company.
If you're over 50 and can't work because of physical or mental restrictions, you may be entitled to Social Security disability. If you can't lift over 10 pounds on a regular basis, if you can't stand all day long, you may deserve disability. I'm Northern California attorney Harvey Sackett, and I can help you win all the compensation you deserve. At Sackett & Associates, we're dedicated to helping the disabled.
I have a kid. When I see parents who are struggling or kids who are struggling, I really feel all of those stories.
The Late News with Sarah Dachi, tonight at 11. Good evening, I'm Devin Feely. Your stories tonight on the Primetime edition.
I was thinking it would shoot me.
Kids playing in a park when all of a sudden gunfire erupts. Tonight, CBS is suing the California Police Department for body cam video that you have every right to see.
Some clouds this morning gave way to a mix of clouds and sunshine this afternoon. This is what it looked like just before 6 o'clock. We are going to see more clouds later in the week and a good chance of rain. Tracking all of it, the First Alert forecast.
This is like a slow, drawn-out, just vindictive relocation process.
The long goodbye begins. A's fans react as baseball returns to the Coliseum, perhaps for one last season.
A milestone moment for women's sports, the record that the industry just set and what it means going forward.
I'm here at Ocean Beach where these little blue jellies are popping up all over the place. What are they? We have the answer coming up.
From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Primetime Edition on KPYX Plus. Good evening, I'm Devin Feely. These are tonight's Primetime headlines. Israel has called off sending a delegation to Washington to discuss its Rafah invasion plan to protest a new UN ceasefire resolution that the U.S. could have vetoed but didn't. Instead, the U.S. abstained from the vote, which was otherwise unanimous. The resolution demands an immediate ceasefire, the unconditional release of hostages, and an expanded flow of aid into Gaza. Tomorrow, the Supreme Court will take up another abortion case that could limit access to the widely used abortion pill mifepristone. It was used in nearly two-thirds of abortions last year. The justices will hear arguments on whether the FDA overstepped its authority when it approved the drug 20 years ago. A decision could come by late June, 2 years after the High Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Dodgers stars come after it was discovered that his interpreter had well over $1 billion in debt to an illegal bookie and had been using money from Ohtani's account to pay for it. Ohtani says that he didn't know about any of that until last week. And taking a live look outside at the Bay Bridge, let's go and get a check of our First Alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Paul Hagan.
Devin, just a spectacular sunset over the Bay Area today, thanks to that mixture of clearing skies, but also a little bit of cloud cover left over to reflect those last rays of sunlight. This was the view from the Mark Hopkins Hotel just before 7:30 this evening as the sun was dipping below the horizon. It was a generally cool day today, though, across the entire Bay Area. Take a look at where we topped out for our high temperatures earlier, and running a few degrees below average. Only 63 degrees in San Jose, but only 61 in Morgan Hill, and only 59 degrees in Los Gatos. Temperatures also fell short of 60 degrees in Fremont.